यो 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 भाई हमें आज हमारा है रिएक्टिंग टू टॉप 1% ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स इन इंडिया। भाई मुझे कुछ आइडिया नहीं है क्योंकि मैं टॉप 10 में भी नहीं आता, इसलिए से मुझे ये करना पड़ रहा है। इमेजिन। तो
buses.
लेट्स गो भाई, मुझे कुछ आइडिया नहीं क्या होने वाला है। आईआईटी बॉम्बे में भी, आईआईटी बॉम्बे, आईआईएम, मैं तो अभी इंजीनियरिंग कर रहा भाई। तो मैंने तो आईआईटी देने का ट्राई किया था, बट जो मैं मुंह पे गिरा, उसके बाद मैंने कौन से प्राइवेट कॉलेज में एडमिशन ली। इसकी वजह से मुझे ये करना पड़ रहा है। तो देखते चलो।
It's Kay from Asian Boss. Did you know that some universities in Asia are even harder to get into than Stanford or Harvard? The Indian Institute of Technology of Bombay, for example, has an acceptance rate of
इज इट रियली? Ah, oh my god, this is concerning. Means 0.65। देखते हैं भाई कितना के हर how many student give JEE mains every year। पता नहीं भाई कितना है। तो हम भाई करेंगे भाई। भाई मैं क्या हूँ भाई? Oh my god, 667। This is concerning, bro। 667 is like all मतलब, और इसमें से हर बंदे को लगता है कि मैं आईआईटी बॉम्बे में जा सकता हूँ। That is crazy। जीरो पॉइंट 0.065 एंड अगर आपने दिया होगा ना, तो आपको लगा कि मैं क्रैक कर सकता हूँ। क्रैक कर सकता
just 1.57% for their undergrad program in 2021, according to their website. We've already spoken to some of the top students from Japan, Korea, and the Philippines. But this time, we're curious to hear from students at one of the most prestigious institutes in India. How worried are they about their future? Our Asian Boss reporter went to the
They already make it to IIT Bombay, bro। What are you talking? Their life is set।
IIT Bombay campus to find out.
What's your major and which university are you attending?
Major? Okay, let's see।
My major is in computer science and engineering, and I am attending IT Bombay.
I am doing civil engineering at IIT Bombay.
Major is such a rare word in India। भाई क्या कर रहे हो? मेजर क्या कर रहा है भाई? इंजीनियरिंग कर रहा हूँ, इतना ही बता दे भाई।
Metallurgical
Oh, IIT Bombay student। Sorry if I have done
engineering and material science.
My major is applied statistics.
I am in the
that's
Department of
crazy।
Chemical
Applied statistics। this 11 12 वाला statistics नहीं हो रहा।
Engineering at
Applied।
IIT Bombay.
How prestigious is this university in India?
So basically there are 23 IITs. So basically all the
एक में तो जाने का सपना था भाई, एक में तो नहीं हुआ।
IITs are quite prestigious, but among that IIT Bombay is ranked I guess first or second in the overall India, and the world ranking is about 172.
IIT Bombay is a technical institute, and it is known for its excellence in various technical fields. The ex CEO of Twitter was from IIT Bombay. The founder of Ola is from IIT Bombay, and like this we have many of the
Not anymore। Elon Musk has kicked him out।
alums which are excelling.
But IIT Bombay students are such a crazy। So let me tell you some story। My neighbor somehow manages to go in IIT Bombay। भाई आता है वो, भाई वो पैक होता है भाई, उसके यहाँ पे बच्चे आते हैं भाई कंसल्टिंग के लिए, उनसे वो पैसे चार्ज करता है। दैट इज क्रेजी भाई। मतलब तुम कहाँ पे भी जाओ, एक बार तुम अंदर आईआईटी के अंदर गए ना, द थिंग इज लाइक वो बोलता है कि आईआईटी बॉम्बे में जाना सबसे हार्ड है, वहां पे सरवाइव तो कुत्ता भी कर लेगा। तो
in their field.
10 लाख
Everyone in the country wants to study at IIT Bombay. So yeah, it's really tough because the number of applicants are really high and the seats are very less. So It gets really tough.
The first entrance exam, JEE Mains. So there are around 1.5 million people sitting for the examination, and maybe 2 million at times. But finally the number of people getting into IITs is quite low. It's around probably 10,000 across all the country. 10-20,000 hardly, and
Is it? I thought it
that's
was
all the
like
IITs,
no, no, 9,000, 10,000 का ही होगा मुझे ऐसा
not the 7 major ones. So yeah, basically 1.5 million to 1,000, 10,000. So that's quite a low ratio there.
The next level is the JEE Advanced examination. I guess it is the one of the toughest examination in the world. I guess it is ranked third or fourth in the world in level of toughness.
How hard was it for you to get into IIT Bombay?
It was really difficult to get into IIT Bombay. First, you need to join a good coaching for it. Then they have their
facts. I have tried to do coaching. Fuck off. And जो कुछ रिकॉर्ड करा बैंक उनकी माँ की चूत भाई और काम करने में I mean काम नहीं बकचोदी नहीं करने में
proper schedules, and like from every Monday to Saturday they have classes, and on Sunday you will have test. So
इंडिया में कोचिंग का सीन है बैंक फिर ये भाई काम नहीं कर रहा मुझे fuck them fuck
in
them up.
entire 2 years you will not get a break at all, and you really need to
hard work भाई मानना पड़ेगा
work very very hard for it to achieve this dream.
If I was a bit more serious than I was in my 11th and 12th days, I would have excelled.
भाई 11 और 12 पे इतने सीरियस अगर तू भाई मैं इसके जितना सीरियस होता ना जिस लेवल में ये आईआईटी बॉम्बे में आया तो भाई मैं भी आईआईटी में रहता हूँ तो
Much more. It's easy to get into an IT, but you need to maintain
easy 0.0 I mean 10,000 students
a distance
और अगर तुम जनरल कैटेगरी में हो तो तुम्हारी
from the distractions which are there in
I'm sorry if I done bad things. I'm sorry.
class 11th and 12th. Most of the students get indulged in various things which are not supposed to be done in your 16, 17, 18 years of age. So it's quite easy. You just need to have discipline, consistency, and that's it.
Fact. I take it. मैंने अगर नहीं बकचोदी की रहती मैं भी आईआईटी में जाता
I always liked studying. So
okay
when I went for preparing for IT for entrance exams, I actually just wanted to learn and study further. I did
क्या बोल रही है भाई ये बहन स्टडी भाई तुझे चाहिए वो पैकेज वो चाहिए बता ना इसमें कोई गलत नहीं सच बोलने में कोई गलत नहीं भाई
put a lot of effort and hard work, but it didn't feel like it at that time.
How many hours did you
maybe she is on other level maybe she is not at our level maybe अगर तुम आईआईटी से देख रहे हो भाई
have to study
you are right hats off to what you do
for the entrance exam?
5 hours of coaching, and then apart from that, whatever time you get, you study like 5 to 6 hours self study.
So including the coaching times and my own self study, maybe 12
has anyone get into IIT भाई मेरे जितने भी दोस्त थे ना मतलब मेरा जो नेबर है भाई वो जाता था कोचिंग भाई उसने 8th या 9th स्टैंडर्ड में आईआईटी का कोचिंग लगाई थी भाई उसने तो भाई क्रेजी था भाई वो भाई क्रेजी था
12 hours a day I used to invest. Yeah.
I would say around 5 to 6 hours of coaching and then 3-4 hours of self study every day probably.
it's all about consistency guys
Many people like they used to study 14 to 15 hours, but I'm not that of a guy. I used to study at max 7 hours. So basically for preparing this exam, I first concentrated on myself, how I can develop myself. So I included exercise, meditation in my routine.
When
that is great it's hard to believe if he's done it भाई उसने अगर किया होगा भाई अच्छी बात
people around you found that you've gotten admission into IIT, what were their reactions?
For those who know what IIT is, they treated us like we have done some out of the world thing. They were not, first of all, they were not able to digest that I did this because I was not a very good student from the beginning of class 11th and 12th.
So they start to behave differently.
That is crazy. भाई अभी बताया मेरा नेबर, ही वाज अ नर्ड, उसको सारे गालियां बकते थे भाई, अब इसके तलवे चाटते हैं भाई सब तो।
They give you a lot of respect and they think that you're really bright. Sometimes it gets weird.
How does that make you feel?
Yeah, weird.
No,
The first people who got to know about this were my family and my close friends, and yeah, they saw me studying day and night. I was stunned myself that I got this good rank because like my exam did not went really well. I got late into the entrance exam. When I saw my result, I called my best friend. She didn't pick up my phone for a while. Then I was calling 10 times. Okay, see dude, I got where I want to be.
I was seeing my family faces, like how they happy were for me. Like it's quite a combination of a hard work of me and my family. We show gratitude to so many gods, and yeah, that kind of thing happened. So it was quite memorable for
I like this guy. He seems like that.
me.
Well, for me, it was a bit different from everyone else, I'll say. So most of my cousins are from here too. They're graduates from here too.
Imagine having this kind of pressure on your head. This is crazy भाई, भाई मेरे cousins तो भाई सब अच्छे भाई।
So it wasn't really that great. So I could have done better. So that's what most of the people said. That's how it was. So nothing new for them. Not everyone, but some do differentiate us like some kind of genius we are. But
हे
honestly,
भाई,
it
हे भाई तू जीनियस, हे भाई
isn't
इसके
that
वजह से तू
way.
वहाँ पे गया।
It isn't that way. So I'll say everyone is good at something or the other. So people here might be a bit better than others at academics, but then again, it's only academics. Like you might be good at something else, right? So we aren't exactly geniuses.
So apparently the gender ratio at IITs is 80% male and 20% female.
Right.
Do you think that's right?
Yeah. Since like that is factually correct as well, apart from my general observation, because recently the supernumerary seats were raised to 21%, which is the bar.
Why do you think the gender ratio gap is so wide?
So, in many parts of the country, still in typical households, there is gender bias about education.
That is true.
If they have a girl and a boy around the same age and they have to send someone away from home to study, I mean, many parts of the country, people would prefer to send the boy. Also, the engineering is not considered a field for girls.
Actually, नहीं
It's
बताता भाई।
mostly preferred for men typically, but that's not true. You come here and you see that when you actually study here, you see that it's not true.
What did you say are the most popular jobs when people pass out from IIT or any other big institutes at the moment in the country?
The cool jobs over here are basically tech jobs, software engineering profile or the data scientist profile, machine learning engineer, quants, consulting jobs.
Many people join the software companies, software development companies. Yeah, it's quite common here to be in Google, Microsoft, and also the good finance company also approach here. As per the trend, many of them are starting with their startups, so they don't join a company.
As a student from one of the top Indian universities, are you worried
That's a
about getting a job in
flex.
future?
No, why they will be worried? They have their on their hard work. They just have to be you, उनको बस जितना उन्होंने हार्ड वर्क जेई में आईआईटी में आने के लिए उसमें 50% करना है, they will get into sometime.
Well, I'm not exactly a job person, so
That's crazy.
I like it
ये बंदा जाएगा अपने खुद का स्टार्टअप फाउंड करेगा, खत्म, पैसा ही पैसा।
more to
It's not about money, it's all about passion. ऐसा बकचोदी करेगा फिर एंड में जाके पैसे के लिए करेगा।
be maybe a freelancer or stuff like that, or maybe start something up. That's more like my kind of thing.
Not really, because like the placements over here are very good. In my last university, we need to wait for like 2-3 months for even half of the people to get placed. So it was a
I guess एमटेक का बंदा
completely different experience to see my seniors getting placed into numerous companies. Despite recession, even the bottom of the class will get up placements. It's not much of a deal. It's just that you need to focus on where you want to be.
I've
That's the point.
heard this from a lot of seniors, from a lot of people here, that if you're from IIT, you will get a job or you will do something or the other. You will not sit idle. So, I
Yeah.
mean, it's not like I'm worried to get a job. So the IT label makes you stand out.
People might say that once you make it into a top Indian institution, you're set for life. How accurate would you say that statement is?
That's not completely accurate because
How? Let,
even when you
tell
come
me.
here, there's a fierce competition and you have to work hard and you still have to put a lot of effort. It's not like your efforts end when you enter IT.
It may not always be true. One thing is IIT gives a lot of exposure because I have seen my friends who have completely changed their field. Like they have nothing to do with engineering or nothing to do with anything technical. They say that this is my passion and I'm going in that sense. So life is not set. Life is full of obstacles. In future also, I have also seen people who got a job and lost them. So things are unpredictable here also, but because the resources are nice, the probability
Yeah.
of things working out is more here.
I think owing to the recent mass hiring and then mass firing, and added to that the recession and all going around, I think at this point of time it is pretty competitive.
अगर भाई IIT वाले बंदे ऐसे बोले तो tier 2 tier 3 कॉलेज
Like pretty competitive and pretty scary as well because essentially no one has job security. So you might have heard that a lot of IITians are unemployed or they're doing non-engineering jobs and stuff like that. So I think one major reason for that is the competitiveness of the job market. It's not like the IITian tag brings you everything. There are a lot of other things, other skills
It's
that you
true.
need to
That's
build to
true.
get a particular kind of job.
Most of the people who expect quite high paying jobs, they somehow take it up in foreign countries. We can't actually blame them. So yes, India doesn't exactly have much of job opportunities for the top class, which are highly graduate and highly skilled. So that's why
इसकी पूरी फैमिली के जो कजिन सारे बाहर गए हैं इसके से ऐसा बोल
they go to foreign countries, I guess.
Would you consider going abroad to find a job after
hell
passing out
yeah,
IIT?
they're going outside.
Yes, I will.
Right now, that's not my plan. Mostly because of family, and I don't want to leave my family right now.
For me personally, I'm predetermined. I would work for my country itself. I may try for the short term period, but I won't be getting settled in foreign countries. Like
Let's see, let's do some analysis. How many of IIT grads are settled in foreign? 36%. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I was expecting more. I was expecting more. What the fuck?
I want to work for my country itself, and
I don't believe data. So this I'm assuming 40-50, which is
want to
still bad, but it's okay.
contribute in its growth.
If you see from the perspective of the country, then it's brain drain is definitely a thing which the country is facing. A lot of highly skilled individuals are going for US and Europe to pursue their dreams. But if you see from the perspective of the stakeholder, who are students who have worked their entire life, it's like they really start from their 10th grade, so they are 7-8 year into the process, so definitely they want to make a hell lot of money. So yeah, they will look for the jobs which
They will
pay them
go out
really
for
well,
it.
get the
Okay, I don't want to
life
say.
they want to have.
India still needs to grow in the sector where highly skilled people can showcase their talent. What India needs to do is they need to increase what the amount of money they are giving, and
What? I didn't get it. I didn't get it. What he's trying to say.
what kind of facilities they provide. If
they still have sympathy. But
India will provide them opportunities. Definitely, they'll work here.
If you could go back in time, would you still have gone to college or pursued another path?
Knowing what I know now, if I go back in time, I think I would have pursued something a bit different because when I was a kid, I didn't know much about life, anything that's out there about the world. Now I know something.
coming from IIT grad, IIT student, it is crazy words. Like I will never change it. If I'm in, I'm never leaving.
Things. So I would apply that and I would certainly pursue a different
It's funny. It's actually funny.
path.
Can you tell us what it would be like?
I always like to
Scientist.
draw and paint.
Oh my god. I hope it's fake. She never doing this shit. As a hobby painting, good. As a making resource, hell no.
So I think it would be related to that.
So you would have wanted to do something you're very passionate about.
Fuck the passion. I mean, oh, not that kind of passion, but basically,
Yeah, something I'm
whatever.
very passionate about.
I'm the only thing I'm passionate about is money.
The many
Where is money? I'm going there.
resources you can
Easy.
find online these days, do you think it's still worth going to college in 2023?
In my opinion, yes. Why? Because you have to take that. इंडिया में तो भाई इंडिया में तो भाई जाना पड़ेगा कॉलेज बाहर का तो पता नहीं इंडिया में देखते हैं तेरे पास आईआईटी कैटेगरी आ जा मेरे भाई तो
Yes, very honestly, yes. Having done
इन इंडिया
3 semesters online, having been handed online resources to study
you
and
need physical pause not physical education like you need to attend college.
whatever, I feel going to college is very, very important. Studying from a teacher who's standing in front of you, who's able to gauge your expressions and see if you've been able to understand or not, is very important and very helpful. It legit helps you grasp things better and make more sense out of things. College is not just about studies, college is much
All about experiences. गर्लफ्रेंड तो तुम्हें तुझे नहीं है पहले मुझे भी नहीं है तुझे भी नहीं है अगर होगी गुड थिंग.
more than that. It's more about friends, it's more about activities and extracurriculars you take part in.
Yes, it is worth going college today, but it's your personal choice. Like, I was an average student and I came to IIT, I saw various things, I explored various things. So now I have a clear idea of what I have to do in my life. If you have some idea or you have that specific talent that you can counter everyone else and you can do something of your own, so you do not need to go to college. So it is preferred to go in college, but it's not mandatory. You can excel as well without going to college.
Review episode. It was a fun content to get. It was a great video. If you like it, big shout out to Asian Boss. Is it Asian Boss? It is Asian Boss. Shout out to them. Link will be in the description. Go subscribe them. If you don't want to subscribe me, fuck off.